Hey Rock on Beer viewers, welcome to a very special edition of Fuck It Friday. This Fuck It Friday is coming to you on Thursday, and it's not coming on Friday because I'll be at a beer festival on Friday, and that is kind of why this video is coming out early. I kind of wanted this to serve as a warning, I guess. Warning? I don't know, just a public service announcement that due to peer pressure and the fact that I think it sounds cool, I am going to be doing a bunch of small live update videos during the beer festival on Friday and Saturday. I'm going to be at Copenhagen Beer Celebration. It's a 2-day, 4-session beer festival. It takes place for 8 hours each day. There's like, I don't know, 200 beers per session, crazy amount of breweries, and yeah, so I'm gonna be getting drunk. I guess there's no real delicate way to put that. I am gonna be getting really drunk, and I am stealing Man Bear Pig's idea of doing small live update videos throughout the day. Shout out to Man Bear Pig. I really like those, actually. That's where I got the idea from. If you don't follow him, he does his brew days like that. Anyway, yeah, so I am going to do that, and it is probably going to spam your feed, and I'm sorry ahead of time. I hope you enjoy it. If not, then you can ignore me. Probably later on in the days, the later videos, you might want to ignore them anyway. But I wanted to do a special black and tan today. And then maybe I thought I might actually tell you a bit about myself. Well, I don't know. It seems weird, but let's just get into this beer. Bell's just came to Denmark, and as soon as I saw the selection, I knew that I had to do a black and tan with Expedition Stout and Two Hearted. So that's what we're gonna do right now. So I am gonna talk a little bit about myself, which is sort of weird, but I did like a Q&A video a long time ago, and I have a lot more subscribers now. So humble brag. But let's see if I can pull this off. Oh yeah, the entire reason I'm doing these beers are from Michigan. Bell's is a Michigan brewery. I am originally from Michigan. If you don't know, I live in Denmark now. That's where I am right now. And I've been here going on a little over 8 years now. So it's been a long time since I lived in Michigan. And this was my go-to beer. Two Hearted, actually the first IPA I ever had. So when they announced that these were coming to Denmark, I was really excited. So I thought that I would try and do this black and tan here. I lost my doohickey, so I'm back old school on the running this tinfoil here. Oh, and I'm making a mess. Hey, come on! It wouldn't be a rock on beer joint without a little beer on the table. Oh, I think I'm kind of failing though at the separation. Oh, that's a shame. That's a damn shame. Oh no, I can see it separated. Cool. You can see here. It's separated up there at the top. So, Two Hearted Expedition Stout. Two beers that I drank a lot of when I used to live back in Michigan. So. This is the homecoming. Ooh. Tastes like a really awesome black IPA. Wow, it completely changes the flavor of Expedition Stout. It's kind of a thick, intense stout, and yeah, the Two Hearted kind of gives it that lighter body and hoppiness. Good stuff. Yeah, so I'm Alex. I live in Denmark. I'm from Michigan. I'm 31. Yeah, I'll be 32 in a few months. I live in Denmark because I'm married to a Dane. I did not think about what I was going to say during this video. I just thought that I should do it. So I am stalling for time. No, yeah, so I was into beer when I lived in Michigan. I used to live on the west side of Michigan. So I was really into Bell's and Founders and so when I moved to Denmark, I kind of carried that on, which was a little tough in the beginning because I was broke as a joke. Things are really expensive here, especially like craft beer is pretty expensive. I think that these two beers cost the same as a six-pack, a six-pack of Two Hearted Wood in Michigan. But yeah, in the beginning, I just started drinking some supermarket beers. I've always really been interested in trying new beers. That's part of what this whole festival. I really love this festival because you get to try I think I've had upwards of 40 or 50 beers per session before going to this festival, and they're beers you would never get here in Denmark. I mean, we can pull pretty cool stuff here, as shown, but this is like on a whole nother level of people pull out all the stops, they bring their rarest beer, or they make like absolutely crazy concoctions for people to try. So yeah, I've always really been into trying beer, which naturally obviously led to homebrewing. I've been homebrewing for 4 years, four-ish years, 5 years maybe almost now. Yeah, I started out here in my house, in my apartment, just brewing a bag, 10-liter, 3-gallon batches, and I moved to a brewing space for a while where I was doing big batches, 20-liter batches. Now I'm back again. So if you watch the channel, I'm back with the Grainfather doing electric brewing here in the apartment again. Yeah, but I really love home brewing. I like to experiment. I like to make my own beer. Part of the reason is, like I said earlier, beer is really expensive here. So the kind of beer that I really like, if I want to have a steady supply of it, kind of have to make it myself. But that's neither here nor there. I can see the battery light just came on my camera, so I'm just gonna talk until it dies. Yeah, so homebrewing, I really love homebrewing and beer in general, and it's actually been my it's actually gotten me most of my friends here in Denmark. I think all the people that I regularly hang out with now are beer people that I've met through the beer scene or homebrewing or something. Yeah, well, so that is how I got started with beer, and I got started. I had a written blog that I started out with, and that's like, it started out as basically Untapped before Untapped existed. I had like a Tumblr blog where I would take a picture of the beer and I would write like 1 or 2 sentences about what it tasted like, mostly as just a list for myself, and then that evolved into a full-blown blog, which eventually evolved into what you guys are watching now, where I'm brewing mostly, and beer tasting. I like to taste like really weird beers for the channel. You're gonna see some really weird stuff from CBC. There's usually just outrageous stuff there. So yeah, that's me kind of in a beer nutshell. I don't know if this video, yeah, basically I just wanted everybody out there to like me more for when I spam your video with or spam your feed with drunk ass videos. You'd feel bad about unsubscribing from me. I guess I'm probably gonna lose some people, but you know what? Whatever. I know that some of you guys are gonna enjoy it. I'm really gonna have fun. I look forward to this every year, and I look forward to sharing it with you guys. And I probably will ramble even more than this on Friday and Saturday, which is crazy because this is my first beer, and I'm sure that I'll be more coherent then than I am now. This is really good. You should try this. Yeah, it's really good. Anyway, stay tuned for a barrage of videos. Thanks if you made it this far, and yeah, thanks for all the stuff. Thanks for all the thumbs up and the comments and stuff, you guys out there. Yeah, that's all right. Stop being sappy. Goodbye. Bye bye.